Hey there, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to show you how to do light trails. As long as you've got an RC controller with a screen on it, you'll be able to do it no matter which drone you have, as long as it's a drone with the camera and a little gimbal thingy. I remember the first thing I wanted to do when I got my drone, which was the Mini 3 Pro back in the day, I wanted to do the light trails. And then I got upgraded to another drone and I wanted to do the light trails. And then I got another drone and I wanted to do the light trails. And each drone will have a different experience moving forward with the light trails. So what you'll see on mine, you may not get the same effect on yours, but in the end, you're going to have light trails. It's just maybe the pixelization and the megabytes when it comes to the size of the photo might be a little bit different. You might have to go a little bit closer, and for me, I could probably go a little bit further away depending on the drone, but at the end of the day, you can still get that money shot no matter which camera you have. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's check out these light trails. All right, let's get started. Again, we're going to be experimenting with the light trails. It's a beautiful night out. Make sure there aren't any TFRs in your area. That will basically make things a really bad nightmare for you if you're flying during one. Make sure there's no ordnance in your town, and make sure you follow all the rules to your part 107. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. This isn't going to be a night flight where we travel off into the sunset. We're just going to stay over the property because we're just showing you guys how to do light trails. Okay, so I'm just going to move back a little bit into position. Just need to go a little bit further back of the property so we can capture the road. Make sure you're at the right height. For me, I always, if you follow me, I make sure I'm at least 200 feet up, over 200, 220, possibly even 230, just to make sure you're above the power lines before you travel north, south, east, or west from your destination. And then once you're within that height, know what's in front of you and what's behind you. All right, so here we are. Let's bring the drone into the position. You don't want to be hovering over the traffic. And the beauty with these drones is that you could be over the sidewalk and at a good height, right? And then get your camera angle, what you want. Oh, wow, your drone's right there. It's like, wait, where is it? So once the drone is where it needs to be for your light trails experience, lower it a little bit and make sure there's nothing in that area behind. Move forward a little bit. It's a little dark, which is great. We want it to be dark, and we're just going to go up a little bit, bring it down just right. So now we're going to go into our camera settings. Okay, and you probably want to do this later at night. So right now it's probably almost midnight, because the earlier it is, the more attention you will get, and people will be like, is that a drone? And in this day and age and time where, you don't want to be labeled as a deviant drone, or someone will call and report, which is fine. But, as long as you know the rules and regulations, you're fine. But again, you need to focus and not draw attention to you when you're doing this, okay? Knowing that, moving forward, see where it says Pro, Auto. Pro, Auto. So I hit Pro, and now I'm going to go to my settings. By default, it'll be at Auto. See, in Auto, you're like, wait, what should I put it at? So what you do is start the ISO. We'll change the ISO to 100. And the shutter speed is at 2, but this is for the Mavic 3 Pro. I'm going to leave it at 1.6. And then, oh, wait, there's a car. Now, if I go take a picture, I should capture probably 2. And now, this works well when there's more traffic. One car isn't really going to do justice. And let's have a look, though. We'll get something with one car. Looks like we missed the car. There should be 2 images. Yeah, so we got something, but not. And notice how it looks fair, but if we came closer and lower, we would definitely capture a little bit more. So this gives you the gist of it. And let's say I like the setting. It's like, wow, that's a really cool. I like that one. You click on it from the top, and it gives you, as you can see, the aperture was 2.8, and the shutter speed was 1.6, and the ISO was at 100. And I think I favorited it some. Actually, let's go back. There's a car coming. The star, 2. Hopefully. You got to time it. so that it's just right. So by the time the car gets to you, the picture will have been taken. Watch your battery. We're at 79%. It's cold out, and when it's cold, the battery will dissipate a little bit faster. So it's going to be this one. Try to imagine where it's going to be so we can capture that money shot. Oh, and we got more cars coming, which is great. But ideally, you want them in both directions. Up here, like kind of like this. Capture it. Capture it. Nice. And they're moving. When they're stopped at the light, you're not going to really capture that moment. But let's see what we got now. I think we got a few semi-good ones. And, you know, it's a craft. It's always, you always see. I missed it. Wasn't timed right. Oh, that one looks a little jaggedy. This one looks okay. Oh, got both. But you see how more cars would actually do you justice. And again, we're not hovering over the traffic. We are actually further back on the property. Now watch this. I'll show you some really nice ones. I believe I bookmarked. Let's say, oh, well, that's a nice one. If you like it, click there. See, the settings are the same. ISO 100, shutter speed 1.6. Remember, this is on the Mavic 3, okay? Oh, there we go. See, more lights, the better. See, look at that. More lights, the better. More lights, less lights. So it only works with more cars that are moving with their lights on. Knowing that, moving forward, let's see. Oh, this one, no, not so great. This one, see? So we got that one. That one's a good one. Oh, see? This one's a really nice one. So let's see, what are the settings here? See, same settings. See, shutter speed, 1.6 and ISO 100. So it's just about capturing and being there at the right moment. Okay? And then, whoops. And experiment with it. You know, maybe you don't want 100. You know, it's just going to be trial and error until you're like wowed and you're like, that's the shot I wanted. See here, the car is turning. And sometimes that could be really, there you go. This one's nice. I think I'll use that one. So again, it's just trial and error, rinse and repeat, and eventually you'll get the shot you're looking for. There's no secret formula to getting your shot, but actually just patience, time, and it might take 2 or 3 batteries to get that moving forward. And that's pretty much it. Let me know how it goes. Share some of your pics and experience with the light trails on your drone. Kind of neat, huh? Sometimes it works better when you're further away. Sometimes it actually looks nicer when you're closer. And, it all depends on the settings. But actually, it's 100% better with more traffic going in both directions. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.